Hello and welcome to the channel. Here at Ruxor's Rex, we review dinosaurs, prehistoric reptiles, and in fact all things prehistoric. And today we got Throwback Thursday. So what we're going to look at is courtesy of Rebor. You see two packages there. They are of Dimorphodons, Punch and Judy, 1/6 scale, and they're officially called Dimorphodon Micronix. And yes, so as you can see with Rebor, as always, it's a black box with a silhouette of the creature, the model, and of course within that silhouette is the skeleton. And the skeletons are, in this case, as they always do, the areas that we actually have bona fide skeletal pieces for are in black, and what we don't have are grayed out, so to speak. So yeah, we have that. And I'll take Judy's box right here to show the rear. You can see that what Rebor does is they post the box art of all of their releases, and this of course was early. You see that this was back in 2016 when Rebor came out with Punch and Judy. At that time they only had a few offerings. Before Punch and Judy they only had 6 offerings. They've more than doubled that now. They slowed up a little bit, but they've resumed recently with as late as Kiss and Tusk, their Tyrannosaurus Rex models, both lips and lipless. And yeah, so they're back on track there, and that's what we have. There's nothing on the sides, top or bottom, so that's what we have. So what we're going to do is get them out of packaging and let you guys have a peek. So first we're bringing Punch out. This is the male Dimorphodon, and he comes with a base. As you can see, got him already set up. Let me take him off so we can peep the base a little bit. It's as you can see, it's a rotted out log. Very detailed. I mean, this is very realistic. If I threw this outside on the ground, somebody would just think that it was a real piece of a tree limb. So yeah, I mean, it's got this is, I mean, it's incredible. This was crazy. Rebor used to always bless us with some pretty nice bases, and this was one of their better ones, quite frankly. So now, as far as Punch, the male Dimorphodon, is concerned, he's in a crouched or walking or resting pose, if you will, and excellent paint apps. You could see right there. This was very good. I had to get this back in the day. You see that the tail tapers off, and it ends in red. See if I put that there so it doesn't clash with my red background there. And yes, very nice. It starts off there at the snout, like an orange, and that starts off kind of bright and then dulls out, and then the coloring just it just transitions to a light, like beige type of color. The eyes are just totally black, and the area surrounding the eyes is kind of like grayish. You see those teeth of them individually painted. I do have a little bit of sloppiness on a couple of the teeth there. That orange paint has bled onto the teeth, so to speak, but not that bad when you think about it. On the other side is a bit better. The lower jaw has got that beige color that's beginning there at the snout, and you see that at the underside of that jaw it's also got that orange. The jaw is articulated, so we'll open that up and give you guys a look at the interior there. The mouth is done well. You see it's got the teeth, they're all individually painted. Look at the roof of the mouth, and if you could see that there, look at all of that definition. Very, very nice. The tongue, it's got the tongue there. It's the tongue is fixed, so that's pretty cool. Moving on down, you see that he's in a greenish hue with black striping that cuts from the neck going all the way down to the end of the tail, which is very nice. The wings, which are folded in, they get lighter. You see, they start off, they've got dark, and the actual wings themselves have lightened out there to like a light greenish color. Excellent detail with the folds. As you can see, the skin membranes in between the limbs. It's got you see the stretching there. The membranes between the tail and the rear, the hind legs. You can see that. The skin there, looking very, very nice. So that's pretty cool right there. And let's get Punch back on his base. And next up, we're going to look at our girl Judy. Judy also comes with a base. This is like a rocky type of mount. You see on the other side, this is Punch and Judy, because they're a team, they're a couple. You can see there, very nice detail there. You can see there's a hole right there at this peak, and that's to accommodate this rod here. And what you do is the rod goes in because Judy is going to be suspended on the top of that rod. And I'm going to have to readjust my camera so you'll be able to see her. So give me a second to do that. Before I zoom out to show Judy perched on her rod, let's go over the model itself, starting with the head, of course, and we'll zero in on the eyes. You see that her eyes are also painted black and have the same like gray area surrounding the eyes as Punch did. And I got that out the way because I want to concentrate on the snout. Because that's where our dimorphism between male and female Dimorphodons, at least for this Rebor versions of them, come into play. I'm going to bring Punch back in, and you should be able to see that Punch has the very end of the snout is a bit more colorful than Judy's snout. So obviously I'm going to assume that that's for display purposes, trying to attract a mate. And obviously it worked out for our boy Punch here because he managed to bag Judy. Yeah, so all right, Punch, you're done feeling yourself. Get out of my shot here. This is all about Judy right now. You'll have your turn again later. So there we have, you see, once again, she doesn't have that bright, that orange kind of tip to her snout, both top and bottom. As far as her Tichi 2 comes with an articulated jaw and goes down pretty wide, and her bridge work is painted better than Punch's. Nothing sloppy going on there. Still have the same attention to detail in terms of the tongue and the teeth and the roof of her mouth. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. And going down, as you can see, she's in a flying pose, wings extended. So that's pretty nice. Try to zoom out a little bit so we can get all of her wingspan in there. And you could see that something I didn't mention with Punch, she is rocking fur. I mean, excuse me, I said fur. Feathers. Vestigial type of feathers, you know, pro feathers or whatever you want to call them. And yeah, you see that once again she's got her wings fully extended, coming from that long finger, and the membrane of skin attaches down around the knee area of the hind limbs. And you see how that goes. Looking at her her hands, her paws, so to speak, her claws. They're a nice kind of like very tannish brown there. The claws are black. The same thing was with Punch, but because they're extended, they seem, you can see them a little bit better here. And as we close up in there, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So that looks very nice, and you can also see more closely the feathering that I spoke of. So yeah, that's pretty nice there. Very nice. She has the striping on her back as well, though not as pronounced as on Punch. So that's probably another area, point of interest that Rebor purposely did. They lightened up on the striping on Judy to for that dimorphism, as we spoke, dimorphism for a Dimorphodon. So yeah, you got that. Going to go down, looking at the membranes between the hind limbs and the tail. First of all, looking at the feet, once again, they've got that tannish color, and the nails painted black, the claws painted black, and you still see the feathering, and then that membrane of skin between the hind limb and the tail. And then, of course, you have the tail with that striping, and it tapers off. And then here's another difference, as I get it out of a frame there to turn her around. You see how the coloring of her tail, and match that up with the coloring of Punch's tail. So that also signifies the distinction between the two. Punch's tail is, of course, brighter, probably also used for display. So yeah, very, very much attention to detail for Rebor right there. So yes, so that's how it goes. There's Judy's pretty face close up. And now how we'll get Judy on her perch. As you can see, she has a hole right dead center in her chest there. So what you do is you just line that up with the rod and work that in, and there she goes. Still have her mostly out of frame, but all I have to do is rise this up a little bit to get her more into frame, and I think I'll turn her this way. So yeah, that looks pretty good like that. Then what we'll do is we'll add in Punch's base, and then we'll put in Punch himself on said base. And then finally, another accessory that came with Judy is this lizard. Taking a look at it close up, you see it's basically molded in a green, and they've got a nice gloss on it, so it looks like it crawled out of the mud or out of water or something like that. The underbelly is light, which is cool, and you see the wrinkles on the underbelly there, all of the toes sprawled out there as it's hugging the ground. You see it's got eyes painted black, very nice. It even they even made sure that they put some paint to distinguish the mouth from the rest of the lizard itself. And yeah, so that's a pretty nice accessory to have. What we'll do with that accessory is we'll put it somewhere, like somewhere where it is trying to be unassuming. So let's see if I can get it to stand right there. Oh yeah, I could probably put Punch's paw on it like it caught it, but yeah, that makes for a pretty nice diorama there. So what do you guys think? This is a throwback 2016. This came out. These two pieces came out, and they were meant to be together, even though you can buy them separately. but they are meant to be a pair. And very nice diorama for you to display. So that will do it. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Leave your comments below, questions, concerns, critiques, what have you. Please send them to be notified. Please smash the bell for when I upload another video. And we'll have some more throwback Thursdays for sure. May have some other throwbacks during different days of the week. For me, new product is light in the area of prehistoric animals or dinosaurs. So in order to try to keep pumping out content, I'll probably go into the my coffers and pull out figures that or models that I've had previously. So look forward to that. Anyway, on behalf of Punch and Judy, this is Ruckosaurus Rex. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.